Alright, so this is me and Boom Baby on Malinovka, and he is in the T-67, and I am way over there. Hello, hello, way over there. That is me in the LaFa. Uh, Malinovka, it's single cap point in the middle there, and this ends up being a pretty good game. But just like the guys in oh that space movie, Never Give Up, Never Surrender, with Tim Taylor, the Toolman, Tim Time Taylor Toolman. Anyway, so Galaxy Quest. So very much like Galaxy Quest, this is a never give up, never surrender game, and pretty quickly you're going to see why. So I'm just going to get back up there in the woods. Um, there's 2 artillery on each team, and we are Tier 5 in a Tier 6 game. So Boom is going to climb up to the top. He doesn't quite go the way that I would go, but it actually gets him there a little quicker doing what he's doing. And right as he comes around here, this is where I say, oh dude, you got to go. But he comes up here to take the shot anyway. He takes the shot, he gets the hit, but then look at that. 469 damage on 1 shot from the M4A1 Derp. He now has 1 hit point left. First shot of the game. First shot from the enemy. He now has 1 hit point left. So he's decided, nope. And he's Billy Big stepping his way back down the hill for a little bit to kind of recover from that. I get counter battery just then. So I get hit for 115 counter battery. So I've got to start moving around a little bit. Now this is where Boom Baby makes some plays that I would not have made. Starting right about here. He knows that they've already climbed the hill. He's right on the edge of this escarpment. And I would not have done that. I would have stayed a little further behind and then maybe made my way up here to a bush. He actually gets to this bush and he's in there just fine. I wish he had just stayed in the bush, backed up a little bit to get his front track into the bush, but he pulls forward, and this again, he could be spotted. He's those guys down there, and he's lucky he didn't get shot ready. Again, 1 hit point, he's got nothing to play with. So I take out the M4A1 that got him, clear that guy out. He's running just to clear his spotting location. We're 1 up on these guys at this point. Luckily, we're not 2 up. There's T-67 down there, so Boom is going to come back down gently. And he doesn't get in the bush. I would have gotten in either one of those bushes to either side there. I would not be sitting on the ridge like this, because there's TDs. There's going to be TDs in those hills, and he's kind of searching around looking for stuff. He is not spotted, but I wouldn't be there. So there's a Cavalier. Guy hadn't come out yet. In the meantime, I've kind of been moving around a little bit back there. I don't know if I'll put my replay up or not. This map is so small. Okay, there's the Cavalier out in the open. Now he's busy looking at other stuff and not his map, and part of that is because his map is too fucking small. So now he's going to be spotted, and he's lucky he's not getting shot at this way here, because he's taken. There he goes. He's spotted, and he's lucky he did not get hit by the Cavalier. So he's got to skedaddle, because their artillery is probably focusing on that hill, and it's not a long way to scooch that aiming reticle over and try and smoke a guy with one. It doesn't even have to be close. Because they've got a Bishop, which is cool, and I can't believe he didn't lose his last hit point fucking dropping down the hill like that. They've got the M41, and that thing's got a splash radius on it, and if the M41 hit anywhere close by, he'd be toast. So there's a Hellcat. There you go. There you go. Get some shots over there. He's going to put some damage into this Hellcat, which is very, very good. I think he's tracked it at least once. So while that's going on, our team on the hill is still kind of holding the hill against these guys. I'm trying to do what I can for artillery damage. There goes the Cavalier. We've got a bunch of medium tanks sitting all around the edge of the lake there, which is kind of dumb. A couple of guys pushing up. Shot on the 67. And he gets really unlucky shooting that 67. He's using regular armor piercing, and I think that probably would have been better for him if he'd used some premium rounds there. But you know, it's okay. Now the Stritzvans don't seem to do a good job here. This M42 is going to get whacked here in a second. We're trying to put shots in on people in the woods, things like that. People running. There goes the D67. He's trying to get out of dodge. He saw him running. He knew what was about to happen. There goes 9 KB. These guys are now behind the rock, so he's not a lot left for him to do in this spot right here. So he needs to move up, and he's about to. He's about to push up a little bit, try and keep things going. We got the initiative. They're 2 down on us. I just took their bishop out. I'm going to end up killing 2 already in this game. I'm going to snake the last kill. Also, I think I killed 2 already. I know I killed 1. Maybe he kills the other one. So he's going to start pushing up here. I'd take this bush right here, and I would stay here for a little bit, because right as he gets a little impatient, you know, I get it. He knows things are starting to fall apart for them, and they're now 3 down on us, and he's thinking there's stuff in the woods maybe, but he feels like he's still falling a little far behind. So he's going to push up, and right as he does here, right as he pushes up, I think it's the Hellcat gets spotted, and he loses the chance to take shots at the Hellcat. So he pulls up right here. He could have had shots on the Hellcat from where he was. Doesn't have any shots from here. And this is where I tell him, you might want to get to that hill in the middle there. Get up in that little hill in the middle and see what you can do to, because they're either going to be in the woods to his left, or they're going to be back behind the buildings, which we know there's some back behind the buildings over there. So there's where the T-67 ran to. He's going to get a shot off on him, takes the T-67 out. And of course, it seems like they always go in when there's like 10 to 15 points left, but when there's 1 point left, the shells don't go in. So he's pushing up now. He's right on the edge of his vision. You can see that the 43 is out there. There's their Stritzman, 4257. He's going to get some shots in on this guy. They're just not going through. He needs to switch. He needs to get rid of that fucking AP and fire APCR. He'd have a lot better luck taking that guy out. So he hits him once there. That guy gets taken out. And now there's the guys that are back by the building. So coming down to the last 3, there's going to be artillery in the woods. He's about to get spotted. He's about to get rung up. There he is. And I'm going to need to talk to Boom about his map size, because I think it reduces his situational awareness. But he's having a really good, having been down to 1 hit point this entire game, and he's still out there killing stuff. So he is now at 922 damage done that we have seen, that's been spotted. And I do have the plates, so I'll post the plates at the end of this. But he's kind of hesitating there. He's hoping he could be able to get a shot in between those buildings. It's not going to happen. So now he's going to come down here and do what he can to take these guys on. All that's left at this point is the P-43. He's not going to get a shot from there. There's too much routine in the way, and I snaked the kill at the end. So what a great game for him. Came back with 2 kills, 922 damage done with 1 hit point from the very first shot fired at the beginning of the game. So let's take a look at the post-game stats, and we'll go from there. All right, so I ended up with actually 2 of the 3 plates. I didn't get the first plate from him, so my apologies there. But basically, Boom's got a really good crew in this T-67. He's got brothers in arms. His commander has got 3 skills working on his 4th, and his other crew members have 2 skills working on their 3rd. They're at 80% of the 3rd skill, so they've got camo, brothers in arms, commander's got 6th sense. So this is a pretty good crew. He ended up, so we saw 922 damage on the screen. He actually ended up with 1,040. So he got some blind shots off, which actually pinned, and he had 2 kills. Ended up with 571 base XP, which is pretty darn good. Um, so let's flip over to the next screen there, and we'll take a look at what the details of the game were. I ended up coming in here with 1,076 damage, 3 kills, and a base of 670. So I had a pretty good game as well. But I wasn't down to my last single hit point uh, immediately after the first shot, the first opening moments of the game. So all the credit in the world to Boom for pulling this one off because like I said, never give up, never surrender, and he managed to pull this out with like I said, a damage of 1,040, 2 kills, ended it with 571 base XP. So let's take a look at the next screen and get into the details. All right, so here we can see that he took 25 shots, of which 16 hit and only 11 pinned, and that was again because he was using mostly almost all uh, armor piercing as opposed to APCR. He ended up with 3 spots, and he only got an assistance of 118 damage assist, and that was because it was right in the very beginning there. He spotted those guys coming up the hill. I took some shots on him, and then he had to skedaddle because he got smoked. But all in, he made 20 grand, a little over 20,000 credits on this, and the final XP with all of the bonuses, playing the platoon as 3 times, as 2 times, and everything else, took that 570 something to 6,985. So very good game for him all the way around with that. Again, very good crew. Um, again, 25 shots, 16 hit, only 11 pinned. If he changed his ammo, he probably would have gotten more penetrations, but he would not have made the 20 plus grand that he made in credits there. So all in all, probably a pretty even trade. Very good game for him. I hope you guys enjoyed this. His very next game after that was pretty good as well. I don't think I'm going to post that now, but this one was well worth it. It was just really funny that he didn't realize when he got hit that he was completely smoked and had 1 hit point left. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we enjoyed playing the game, and I appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will catch you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.